And how's it going, guys? Welcome back to ZekyTeky. Today I am going to tell you guys 4 big tips on how to make a really nice thumbnail. And now as you look into my video feed, you can see a lot of vibrant looking thumbnails. They're really cool, they really pop out. Now I've been on YouTube since 2012, so I have had lots of experience with making thumbnails. I first started out in MS Paint. They're really freaking bad, but now I think I have done myself justice and started producing thumbnails that look really nice. So I just wanted to share a few tips with you guys so you guys can create some really nice thumbnails also for your YouTube videos. Now I'm also really tired in this video, so please bear with me. It's pretty late and I just got back from football practice, so I am kind of a little out of it. So hope you guys can cope with me with that. But anyways, let's get down into it. So first, before you start making a thumbnail, you want to create your project. Now you want your width to be 1920 and your height to be 1080. This is, what I usually make my thumbnails at, and it has decent quality. So this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna have a white canvas. But let me just open up actually a recent thumbnail that I made. Let's open up this one. Pikachu Y. So this thumbnail, as you can see, it's really colorful, as in red and yellow. So as you can see, I have a little color scheme going on. The first point that I want to address is emphasis. Emphasis is something that you always want to include in your thumbnail, because when somebody looks at your thumbnail, the thing that you put the most emphasis on is what they see first. So as you can tell, the title is pretty, it's on top of everything. It's freaking red and yellow and whatnot. The gradient going on, all that stuff is going. G1 symbol, I kind of did some wacky stuff with this, so it looked pretty cool. Bunch of glows everywhere. Next, as you can see, I actually created a white border around everything. This makes it so everything's visible. Everything is pretty, I put a lot of emphasis on the prop hunt, on funny moments, Pikachu and Y, so you can clearly read it if you zoom out on the regular YouTube homepage. You can clearly see the text here. So as you can see here, I also highlighted everything in white, because white's a neutral color. So white is actually a really good color to outline the object that you want people to notice first when they look at your thumbnail. I usually outline everything in red, so just to add some flair. Sometimes I would copy and paste it, make everything 3-dimensional, make everything look kind of cool, stuff like that. So that's the first point. The next main point that I want to address is color. As you can see in this whole thumbnail, you can see this whole thumbnail has a color scheme going on, red and yellow, and a little bit of green going on, little tints of green. I'll show you another thumbnail that I made actually. As you can tell, there's a lot of emphasis going on here, emphasis here. I outlined this in white, this in white, this in white, this in white, because I want you to read the text when I zoom out, because it's still readable here, and you can clearly see the car here, of course. And this also has a color scheme too. It's green and yellow, and a little tints of red in here and there. So that's neat. So color is very important when you are making thumbnails, because you want it to stand out, you want it to look cool, of course. So try to pick a color scheme before you make a thumbnail. And my next main point is relevance. Keep everything relevant. If you don't, that will basically be, you can be accused of clickbait. I don't want to plaster PewDiePie here if PewDiePie is not relevant to the video that I just made. I included a Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and a really freaking derpy looking page in the background, because these are the characters that actually appear in this prop hunt video that I made. So this is all relevant to the thumbnail. Don't put things that are not relevant in your thumbnail. Try to include things that are relevant. So that's really important. Actually, all these points are really important, but you know what I mean. My fourth and final point that I want to address is style. Don't directly copy my thumbnail style. Try to make your own style of thumbnails, because when somebody looks at a thumbnail, they should be able to recognize that it was you that made it if they've seen your other thumbnails before. As you can see, I have a little overlay thing going on. I'll actually bring it up. There's a white rectangle in the background that actually highlights everything if the overlay filter is applied. In every single one of my videos, I have everything highlighted in white. See, like if I zoom out, they look alike, even though they're completely different videos, because I made my own style. I usually highlight something and I usually put emphasis on something, and I pick my own color scheme, and I usually have the white rectangles in the background. A good example of this is also Vanos Gaming. If you guys know Vanos Gaming, he usually has that rainbow background, and usually has an object or a person highlighted in the thumbnail and the logo on the side. That's actually a really good example of emphasis, because they add a character in there, and also relevance and the style, because style, you can clearly recognize that it's Vanos Gaming if you see one of his thumbnails. So that's basically all I wanted to show you guys. Next, I'll actually show you guys a quick speed art of me actually making a thumbnail for this video actually, so that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, let's get right into this speed art. You all enjoyed this little tutorial. Hope you guys would return for more tutorials. My last one has done really well, so hopefully you guys can do the same for this one and show lots of support. I really appreciate it. I apologize for being a little quiet and a little underwhelming. That's because my everybody in my house is sleeping, so I kind of want to be a little quiet. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe for more awesome content in the future. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, maybe a bonus video. And yeah, so hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.